Welcome back to my channel, Learn Academic English. I'm Jenna, and I'm here to help you take your English to the next level. Right now, I'm continuing my series about phrasal verbs because phrasal verbs are one of the most common types of words that we use in English, especially in spoken English, but they are so difficult to learn. In my last video, I taught you a few very common phrasal verbs with the verb take. And in today's video, I'm continuing that same topic with part 2 of common phrasal verbs with the verb take. Be sure to stay until the end of the video because I'm going to give you a short quiz to help you check your understanding. And don't forget to check the description box below where I have a handout of today's phrasal verbs and the phrasal verbs from last time, plus the quizzes to help you study at home. There is no catch. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. It's just my gift to you to help you learn English at home. Before we go through these phrasal verbs, please don't forget to give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you find this video helpful. So first, take something in or take in something. This is a separable phrasal verb. That means that we can put the noun in the middle. And to take something in means to observe and absorb something. For example, on my first day of school, I just took it in. What does that mean? That means that there were so many new and interesting things that I just looked around and observed everything and took it in. It's like to take in something into your mind or into your memory. Or we can also use take someone in, but this meaning is completely different. To take someone in means to allow someone to stay with you, and this would be especially for a longer period of time, meaning that they become part of your household, that they almost become like part of the family. For example, we took in a family of refugees for 3 months. So they stayed in our house, and they probably ate meals with us, and we did that to help them. We didn't ask them to pay for anything. To take someone in means that you allow them to stay with you. Sometimes we also use this for animals. If we see a stray dog on the street, we can say that we took in a stray dog. Okay, next, to take something apart. To take something apart means to disassemble. What is disassemble? Well, when we put something together, we build something and then take it apart. So take all the pieces apart. It's the opposite of put together or the opposite of assemble. For example, before moving the bed, we had to take it apart. So like these other ones, this is separable. That means that you can put the noun in between. You can say take the bed apart or take apart the bed. Or if you want to use the pronoun, you're going to put the pronoun in the middle. Take it apart. Next, to take off. Now, take off has a couple of different meanings. First, to take off means to remove, and this is to take something off or to take off something. Take off your shoes before going upstairs. Okay, you can take off a jacket, or you can take something off the wall. Now, because this is separable, we could also say, take your shoes off. Or the next one is to take off. Now, there's no noun that comes after. It's just take off. And take off means to leave. We often use this when we leave a place where there have been a lot of people together. Or we also use it for an airplane because an airplane takes off. For example, I saw you at the party yesterday. What time did you take off? What does that mean? That means what time did you leave the party? This is a very common one that we use after we have been talking with someone. We often say, oh, I have to take off. That means I have to leave. Okay, let's check our understanding of these phrasal verbs with a quick quiz. Let's check our understanding of these phrasal verbs with a short quiz. So remember that today we learned take in, take apart, and take off. but take in and take off both have more than one meaning. So I'm going to show you these sentences. I'm going to ask you to pause the video and then we'll check our answers. Number 1, what time did the plane finally? Number 2, the sunset was so beautiful that I just sat there and the view. Number 3, when I was a kid, my mom, my cousin, who needed a place to stay. Number 4, the best way to learn to operate a machine is to it and put it back together. Pause the video, think about your answers, and then come back and we'll check them. Okay, let's check. Number 1, what time did the plane finally take off? Number 2, the sunset was so beautiful that I just sat there and took in the view. So notice that we have to use past tense here because the story or the time is happening in the past. Number 3, when I was a kid, my mom took in my cousin who needed a place to stay. And number 4, the best way to learn to operate a machine is to take it apart and put it back together. So notice with these that we're going to put the stress on the second word. Took in my cousin. Took in the view. So let me know how you did on this quiz and let me know if you have any questions. As always, I will leave a question in the description box below that you can use to practice these phrasal verbs. And if you leave a comment, I will give you feedback or answer your questions if you have any. Don't forget to come back next time to learn more phrasal verbs, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.